What's up everyone, I'm Renat, and today we are going to be doing this Euphoria style eyeshadow look. I was at work yesterday and there was a gal buying a bunch of glitters. I guess she was going to like a Euphoria inspired party, and it really made me miss the show, but the thing it made me miss most about it was the makeup looks, because like gagged every single episode. The makeup team on that show was phenomenal, and it just gave me an excuse to play with the Danessa Myricks neon. So, you know, anytime I can do that, yes please and thank you. Before we jump in, I just wanted to thank you guys for being here. I super appreciate you, and I also ask that you give this video a like and a subscribe, or this channel a subscribe. I would super appreciate it. Trying to get to 15 likes, so just beep. And you know, if you want to share this, you know, dink me out to the universe, I'd super appreciate that as well. And I also want to let you know that if you go to my website, raynat.com, you can book a one-on-one time with me. And we can do this on Zoom, FaceTime, Google Duo, I think is like the FaceTime equivalent on Androids. If you're in the Orlando area, I'm considering doing like real face-to-face interactions. But yeah, go to my website, raynat.com, and check that out. So let's grab some water, grab your brushes, and let's get it going. Okay, first we're gonna start with our tried and true skincare and foundation routine. We have the Strobe cream and the natural Radiance, followed by Face and Body. Take our trusty 170 and then just buff the foundation into the skin after we've rubbed it in. Next we're going to go in and take care of our eyebrows, so we're going to start with this spoolie brush and just brush the hair up. Next we go in with the False Lash Maximizer and we go against the grain of the hair. Next we're going to go in with the Big Boost Fibre Gel, and I'm using the shade Stud. We're going to just draw a line at the bottom of our brow and work our way over. Then we're going to clean up the bottom with the brow styler, and I'm using the shade Spiked. And we're just gonna pop that right underneath here. Then we're gonna go back in with the False Lash Maximizer, except this time we are just gonna pull up all the way through. Now we're going to clean up underneath the brow, and we're going to be using the Studio Finish Concealer. I'm using the shade NC15 because I'm hella white, and I'll be using a flat definer brush from Sigma, and I'm just going to coat the top of the brush there, and we're just going to clean up right underneath here. And then we're just going to pull down. Blend that out. I'm getting that as close to the hair as possible. Make it really clean. And I also am due for a brow wax, and I don't have the time. so this is gonna hide any and all new growth. And then I like to take it back here and just drag it down and then clean out that extra little fishtail. Next, we're gonna go in with our trusty 24-hour eye base. Do a little bit less than that, that's a little bit too much. Warm it up and apply. Next, we're gonna go in with the shade Tete-A-Tint with a 224 and just pop that in our crease and all over the lid. And we're focusing on the windshield wiper in swirl motion. Then we're gonna go in with the shade Nylon with a 239. We're gonna pop that right underneath the brow bone. We're gonna go back in with that 224, no new product on it, and we're just gonna blend out that underbrow highlight. Okay, now we're gonna go in with the Danessa Myricks ColorFix Neon in the shade Rainbow. And I'm gonna be using a MAC 209 brush. It's like this little teeny tiny brush here. I'm gonna pop a little bit of that on the back of my hand, about that much. And then I'm gonna go in and get a little bit on the tip of the brush here. And we're gonna be making kind of like an arch right in here. Next, we're gonna go in with the LemonheadLA Space Paste in the shade Mirage. And I'm just gonna go in and pick up some. That's probably a little bit too much. And we're just gonna put it on the back of the hand and kind of work it. Okay, and then apply with a 242. It a little bit more, get it off my finger here. And we're gonna apply it underneath the arch right here. Now we're going to go in with Graphblack to tightline that upper waterline. Okay, now it's time to take care of the rest of the face. Blush in the shade Rosy Does It with a 168, and we're just going to tap into here and then press onto the skin. Now we're going to go in with the highlight shade, and I'll be using the shade Show Gold and the Extra Dimension formula with a Morphe M501, and we're just going to pick that up here and pop that right on top of that cheekbone and wrap it up around the edge of the brow, kind of making a C shape or like a parenthesis around the eye. we're gonna go back in with that Tete-A-Tint shade from earlier and a 224, and we're just gonna pop that right underneath that lower lash line, just to kind of blend the concealer and everything together and add a little bit more dimension underneath the eye. I decided that these eyes needed a little bit more something something, so I just literally took that same brush as earlier and the Danessa Myricks and put a little bit more on the back of my hand just because it dries so quickly. And then I just drug it right along the lash line here. Brought it all the way in to the inner corner, not all the way to that tear duct, but pretty dang close. Now that the mascara is taken care of, we're gonna go ahead and set with Fix Plus. And clean this up and fix this mop and be right back. Okay, now we're gonna pop on some Blase. And voila, we are done. I hope you enjoyed this Euphoria inspired look. It's fun. I love it. These Danessa Myricks ColorFix neons, they are so much fun. I love them. That's why I have like 4 of them, I think now, but they're really, really, really good. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'm gonna end this video like how I end every video and ask, how did you show up for yourself today? I will go first. So I showed up for myself by meditating for about 5 minutes. I'm trying to get into the habit of doing that every single day. Don't always do it, but that's okay. Accountability, it's fine. I also did this today. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't really feel like filming today. I just weird vibes recently, and I'm not been feeling like super inspired. I think there's a lot of stuff like astrologically that's going on that it's kind of weighing down. And you know, I think that's enough. I tend to forget that I don't have to have like this big long list of how I showed up for myself today, or like show up for myself every single day. So I think I'm gonna end my list there. If you have anything that you need hyping up on, drop that down in the comments below. And if there is anything specific you would like to see on this channel, drop it down below as well. And don't forget, you can book one-on-one time with me at my website, raynot.com. I would love to do this one-on-one with you. And thanks again for being here, and I will see you next time. Bye.